There we are. Live, everybody. Anyway, how are you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It is me, Dukect, back with you once again. And it is it's a bit different here. We're going back a little bit old school because tonight we are right now, like I said in my YouTube video, and my update video is that it looks like I had to clean out my, I've cleaned out all the stuff from my, I made sure that all of my videos or anything else, for whatever, the live stuff is now off the stuff. It's all unlisted. And the reason why I did unlist it is because it was affecting my YouTube stuff. For whatever reason, it was, wasn't doing pretty well. So, I don't know. Just hopefully I can actually start getting more views and everything. Because my last couple of videos have been just going up, and down, and down, and down, and down. And the live stream stuff has not been doing well. So, I just said, okay, let me just do this. And put that thing here. And hopefully all the stuff will start working out. And, that sort of thing. I don't know what's going on. It's just like, a lot of them usable. Let me just, my YouTube is not acting all, right. But then again, that could just be YouTube. And that's YouTube for you. They come, they look like it's good. Okay, everything is A-okay, but it's not really okay. That's YouTube for you, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, well, it's been an interesting day, and Facebook went down, Instagram down. You got all this stuff, craziness that happened right here. And you know what? It was insane. And it was, personally, Twitter was the only thing open. And you know what? We're still, everything is still fine and all this stuff. Everything is still doing the stuff here. Everything is doing all right. And hopefully, I think Facebook, they came back and everything else. So, yeah. But, yeah, we got to get to the main stuff here. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there's some crazy stuff. Last week, I had to talk about this. I saw this, and I legitimately just went off. I was like, what in the world's going on here? Gosh. What I am gobsmacked by this thing. Just completely gobsmacked by this. So you see the I was at the article here. Link will be the article here. And the YouTube, by the way, I'm putting this up on my YouTube page and such because that's what I'm going to put up here. You see this, and it's just like God of War wins the IGN's best game of all time. Yep. And you're not hearing, I'm not making this up. Here it is. I'll post this link here. Post this this beautiful link here. And by the way, I haven't played God of War 4. So, in the interest of transparency, I haven't. I've seen walkthroughs of it. I've seen people play it. They have enjoyed it. It seems like a lot of fun. The only issue I have is they're trying to redeem Kratos, which is I just can't get behind. I can't. The man is an unrepentive, evil son of a bitch. That's what the entire God of War. He is this revenge-filled monster that has. Even God of War 3, they tried to make him feel sympathetic, but he's not. He's a monster. A full, huge monster that, he has a kid, he has a beard, and he's like, holds like, boy, and all that. I'm like, no. He's a monster. And he always will be a monster. And even better, you want to get even more madding. Here's the brackets. And, let me just put this let me just put the bracket up, the GOAT bracket, and you will see this. I am not kidding you. Look how they did this. Oh, it's so much fun. First off, you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, because those two games are completely the same, right? Or Red Dead Redemption and Borderlands. Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. That fits perfectly. Fallout New Vegas, League of Legends. Yeah, okay. World of Warcraft and Fortnite. They're all PC games, and you can play them on the PC and all the stuff here. Totally makes sense. Oh, is this Chrono Trigger and Burnout 3 Takedown? And Chrono Trigger lost to Burnout 3. Oh, sweet Lord. That right there. Oh, my goodness. I'm like, what in the world are y'all doing? They have no idea what this. I love Burnout 3. I think it's one of the best races of, previous generations. I think the Burnout series is great. I honestly think it's one of the best races in the world. Crashing cars, doing all this stuff. It's fun. Burnout is a fun action racer and such. But it ain't no Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger redefined RPG. It was one of the best RPGs of the Super Nintendo. And that's saying something, because there are tons of great RPGs on that system. Oh, gosh. And let's keep this going. GoldenEye 007 versus Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh, yeah. Journey, Dishonored, Portal 2, and The Sims 3, because that makes sense. StarCraft and God of War, of course, they fit perfectly. Sid Meier's Civilization 5, 6, I believe, versus Assassin's Creed, 6, Black Flag, because of course it does. Two genres mixed together perfectly. Elder Scrolls Skyrim versus Ocarina of Time. I say that could fit. I mean, it does kind of fit. But I'm like, to me personally, I play both of these games. But I would give, this is my personal opinion, Ocarina of Time beats Skyrim. Because at least, I would say this, at least Link has things to do and such. And Elder Scrolls, you just this nameless protagonist, doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything. He's just bland and uninteresting. At least Link actually has somewhat of personality. You got Bioshock and Overwatch. That's dumb. Minecraft and Fable 2. Okay, Minecraft. Sure. Witcher 3 and Diablo 2. Doom and Inside. I have no idea what that is. Let's look at the other side here. Let's see. Gosh, Super Mario World and Smash Brothers Ultimate. Of course, they're both Nintendo things. They have Mario in it, so of course you put Mario World and Smash Brothers Ultimate as the 16 seed, because it makes sense. Does it make sense? No, of course it doesn't, because the only thing that makes sense is because your brain's on backwards. That's pretty much what it is. Last of Us versus Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Of course, it makes sense, because those genres are like sneaky and use stealth, and that's all I have. Halo 2, Mass Effect 2, RPG versus first-person shooter. Why these two? Because maybe they're sci-fi. You got Grand Theft Auto 5 and Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Different variations of gameplay, okay. Street Fighter 2 and Pokemon Yellow, of course they have. You have to fit there, Pokemon Yellow and Street Fighter 2. I mean, one of the most Pokemon Yellow, again, one of the most genre-defining Game Boy games, RPGs of all time. And Street Fighter 2 basically made these, pretty much every 2D fighting game here, back then and now, still have that same type of template. Still have that same type of stuff from Street Fighter. All of that's birthed from Street Fighter 2. All those 2D fighters and everything like that. And that is what Pokemon 2. That makes sense. Super Mario 64 and Batman Arkham City. Because that fits. Of course that fits together, right? 3D open worlds, right? Right? Anyone? Bueller? My brain is just, oh gosh. I'm just, yeah, I don't I don't get this. My brain just feels like it's going through all the other things. Just I don't really know what's going on here because I got nothing. I'm slowly losing my mind because of this. I'm slowly turning insane, and I'm just getting, and I'm almost done. Okay, Dark Souls salad classes. Okay, a Half-Life 2 and Rise of the Tomb Raider. All right, they just and Rise of like Half-Life 2 is one of the most influential. Well, a lot of these games are most influential of all time, losing to more recent games. Rise of the Tomb Raider. What? And then even better, Super Metroid losing to Apex Legends. I don't. I'm not even that deep of a Super Metroid fan. I'm more of a Prime series guy. But this right here is just BS to the highest order. To the highest order. It's up top, baby. It's terrible. I hate it. I can't believe it. Oh, and Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and Titanfall 2. Because, again, they mixed together their video games. One just recently came out, and the other is like a first-person shooter with mech stuff. And it was better than the first game, even though the first game was just an online multiplayer, which supposedly had a TV series coming out. Which, by the way, when is that thing coming out? Let me just hold on. Let's see. Okay, we have supposedly Titanfall TV series was supposed to be is produced by Respawn Entertainment. It was first mentioned in February 2016, and nothing has been known. Nothing. Oh wait, there's an Upbox article, and it was. This was 2014, by the way. I'm looking at this right here, and there's still nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That show was canceled. Half-Life Alyx and Bloodborne. Sure. Tetris and Rock Band. Of course, just video games and memorization. They fit, right? Hades and Metroid Prime. You know, if it was Hades and Super Metroid, this would make a lot more sense. Because Metroid and being a Metroidvania, it feels like that would fit better. But this, oh sweet, this is just stupidity here. And it keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse every time. And look at Super Mario Bros. Do I look at this? Super Mario Bros. 3 and Persona Royale. Of course they fit because, fuck it, video games, right? Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Resident Evil, both spooky games. Spooky, scary list of games. Who cares? And then Final Fantasy 7 and Breath of the Wild. Sure. Okay. And this is how they made this list. IGN is terrible. I'm just going to say this. IGN is just terrible. All of it. Just all of it. Every single one of it is just it's legitimately the worst. It's all terrible. Everything is just horrible. The bracket's terrible. The winner is terrible, and this is not even close to the best game of all time. God of War, Grand Theft Auto 5. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Goodness, man. Just you can't. Well, like the old saying goes, you can't spell ignorant without IGN. Just beautiful, people. Just beautiful. I'm just. I mean, what else you can say? What else is there to say? But this is the worst. All of it. Just I got nothing. I mean, just look at this entire bracket. It's just all of this. I hate this. And so, well, if you didn't vote, look at the way the bracket is set up. Look at the bracket's way it's set. It makes no sense. None of the genres fit within each other. Nothing actually sits. It actually fits the same genre, the most importance, and everything else. I mean, when you have Burnout 3, Takedown, and Chrono Trigger facing off each other, you know you're screwed up. You know, you're screwed up. Well, I needed to get that out of my chest. I feel better, and let's get this continuation, because man, this was was just stupid. All of it's stupid. It's something. I don't know, but it just feels but you know, it is what it is. But I just, again, looking back at this, I'm like, why would you put this list up in the way they had the genres fit in? The genres are terribly put together, you know. And it's IGN, and it's always like IGN doing this type of stuff. Well, I'm gonna take a small break here, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about the whole China. We're keeping on the video game, keeping on the video game path. We are going to talk more about some, China banning video games and everything else. We'll get out this, talk about this more here at Dukect Lounge after this nice little break here live on TalkShoe.com. Also, the recording and you can see this on my YouTube, youtube.com/DukecT. We'll be right back right after this.